Visit tcgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today's video we'll be looking at Mega Aerodactyl Carbon Break deck. So this Mega Aerodactyl is actually a promo card from the Aerodactyl box. It has 210 HP. Fighting Pokemon, of course, evolves from Aerodactyl EX. So nothing really special about the card. I mean, it had 3 energy cost, weakness, of course, on the lightnings. But the good thing is that it have resistance minus 20 on the fightings, and only 1 retreat cost. So the attack is nothing special. I mean, Rock Drill Dive 110. And this attack will does also 10 damage to each benched Pokemon, both your and your opponent. So don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemons. And actually, it's the attack that needs to be used twice in order to knock out pretty much any EX in the current format. So you will have to attack twice with Rock Drill Dive, or you will have to prepare your opponent EX Pokemon with the Carbon Break. And Carbing in order to maybe one-hit knock it out with your Aerodactyl. But definitely, if you can spread the damage around the board, it might be actually at some point good, especially against those lower HP decks. On the other side, Carbon Break with that Diamond Gift can actually help you to accelerate your Mega Aerodactyl just by attaching, for example, double Chorus energy and fighting energy from your disco pile to your Aerodactyl, and then you are ready to go with that Rock Drill Dive. On the other side, also 2 copies of Shaymin EX for the setup will actually help us to set up turn 1 as fast as we can, and later we can just easily discard it with a Pearl City. So in my opinion, it's a very, very good combo. So 15 Pokemons, 35 trainer cards, and 10 energies, which is 60 cards in total as usual. So 2 Shaymin EX, 3 line of the Aerodactyl with the Mega Aerodactyl, and 4 line of that Safeguard Carbing and the Carbon Break. From other cards, like item cards, I decided to choose 4 Crushing Hammers just because I can get some advantage by discarding my opponent's energies from play. I think that can be very, very useful. 1 Enhanced Hammer, so I can definitely get rid of 1 energy that is actually special energy. 1 copy of Escape Rope, so I can actually retreat and force my opponent to retreat his active Pokemon with 1 of his or her benched Pokemons. 1 copy of Super Road, always good to have Super Road, you never know when you can use it. To recycle back your Carbings, maybe Aerodactyls, Shaymins, whatever you really need. It's a very good card. 3 copies of Trainer's Mails for the best consistency. I would love to have 4, but didn't find space for the 4th one. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You might reveal a trainer card you find there. Expect for the Trainer's Mail and put it into your hand. 4 copies of Ultra Ball, of course. Discard 2 cards from your hand. Search your deck for any Pokemon. That's what we need. As you can see, this build actually does not have Hoopa. So I decided not to deck Hoopa inside just because I actually have those carvings. So I think that Hoopa might not be that good. But also, at this moment, very popular card is actually that Yveltal with the Fright Knight. So you might not be even able to retreat Hoopa, and that can definitely be a very, very big problem. So that's the reason why I actually didn't want to have Hoopa. And that's the reason because I really want to have maybe 2 Carbings in play and something like Aerodactyl before I actually use my Pearl City. From, of course, 4 copies of V-Seeker, from item cards, and from supporter cards, I decided to go with 1 copy of Deliquent. I can discard an Stadium from play. If I do that, my opponent needs to discard also 3 cards from his hand. Very good card. 1 copy of Hex Maniac against those Greninja breaks, to have at least somehow chance to beat them. A copy of Lysander, of course, 2 copies of N, so I can draw cards until I have remaining prize cards left. Same thing will apply for my opponent. 1 Pokemon Ranger, just against those Glaceons, just against those maybe even Giratina EXs, so I can actually remove those effects of the attacks, but also against that Regice EX might be good. On the other side, 4 copies of Professor Sycamore, pretty much pure power. Discard hand draw 7 new cards. 2 copies of Pearl City is a good choice in my opinion, just because I can get rid of my Shaymins from play, but I can also get rid of any of my Pokemon that has tons of damage in it. But the good thing against Pearl City is that I can also force my opponent to go down to 3 cards, and so I can maybe take advantage against Mega Rayquaza deck. because against Mega Rayquaza my opponent will need to have 7 Pokemons in play to one-hit knock out my Aerodactyl. Where I have those hammers and enhanced hammers and the Pearl City, I can definitely have some advantage from the beginning against Mega Rayquaza, especially if I go second. 3 copies of Aerodactyl Spirit Link, so yes, Aerodactyl actually have Spirit Link, so you will not lose the turn after you evolve your Aerodactyl into Mega Aerodactyl. 2 copies of Flowstone for that free retreat on my Carbink. 10 energies in total. 4 of them are strong energies for 20 more damage, 4 double cores energies of course, and 2 regular basic fighting energy cards. As usual, if you're looking for any of these cards, find them on ccgcastle.com with my code TCGCenter5. You should also get 5% discount on your purchase. You can find instructions in my video description, so just to know that. Let's do some game tests right now so you can see this deck in the action. So see you in the game. Alright guys, so let's do this. There we go. So I lost the coin flip, which means that I will go second. Not bad, at least. I can use my crushing hammers and discard some energies from my opponent Pokemons in play. No basic Pokemon for both of us. I see Rare Candy. I see Water deck, Fire deck. It might be Typhlosion, but maybe it's not. Who knows? So I start with the Carbink. Very good start. I have Pearl City. Also have that Deliquent in case he will have Stadium in play. There is Strong Energy and Shaymin EX. So as long as I play against EX deck, I don't need to worry too much. Alright, so the moment of truth. Oh, it's a Delphox break. Okay, so that beast will actually be able to hit for tons of damage. So Town... Oh, 2 rare candies prized. Okay, I'm not surprised. Oh, so he hit Birch for 7. That's very nice. Birch for 7. And my turn. Alright, there we go. So Escape Rope. 1 strong energy to be played. Well, I want to burn as many cards as I can from my hand. And I'm going to lock myself down to 3. Then I can go with my Shaymin for 3 cards before I decide to go with my Deliquent. There is 1 Aerodactyl, there is 1 Spirit Link, and I guess I can cut a few cards from his hand if I really want to do that. But so far I will go with N because I really need to find something better. Something like this. Okay, not bad. Alright, so I cannot attack turn 1. No Wally, no Carbink Break, no Party. Even if I do that, it would be only 40 damage, so don't need to worry too much about it. On the other side, I have Mega Aerodactyl, I have Carbink Break, and I have 2 options, to go with the Deliquent or with the Sycamore. Depending on how many cards he will actually have in his hand, I might just decide to roll with the Deliquent, but we'll see. So there's a Skyla. Maybe he can grab Rare Candy and evolve into Delphox, which means that he will have 4 cards in his hand, but who knows what else he have. So if he will have exactly 3 cards in his hand, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't go with the Deliquent right here, to be honest. There's an Ultra Ball. Maybe it's gonna be Ultra Ball for Shaymin EX. Maybe it's gonna be for, okay, Lugia. That means that he have only 1 card left. It's not worth to discard my Stadium in order to discard 1 card from his hand. That's definitely... okay, so there's Aerodactyl and a Carbink. More than that, this is gonna be Professor Sycamore for 7. I don't want to attach energy yet, because I'm gonna be able to attach them with my... Let me see something. I have another Pearl City. I might just grab that Shaymin EX, or I should just go with another Aerodactyl actually. I really want to prepare my Mega Aerodactyl for that Rock and Roll next turn. So there is 1 Trainer's Mail for Crushing Hammer, which is very important. Oh no, I can actually, yeah, pick Crushing Hammer better. So he cannot attack if I hit heads. Okay, never mind. The Diamond Gift is gonna be 40 damage, and 2 strong energies are gonna be attached on my Mega Aerodactyl. So far, so good. For next turn, I'm ready to dive. I'm ready to rock drill dive, so that's definitely going to be good. But also, I might just want to get... I don't know, there is N. Okay, so he actually saved me right here with N. I might get that Lysander, so I can just... Oh, I got 3 V Seekers right here. That's totally insane. Oh, there's new Mew EX. I really like this card. It looks just fantastic. It's a gorgeous card. So this beast can actually hit for 20 times the energy in play. There are 4 energies on my opponent's side and 3 on my side. That's like 7 energy cards. That's a lot of energies. I'm going to N again. Really don't have another option. Pretty much, that's a very bad hand. But I guess I will just Ultra Ball for another Mega Aerodactyl right here. I know that I have Super Road. I don't need to worry too much. Right now it's a question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, if he can get Delphox Break, he can knock out my Mega Aerodactyl. So I will just use my Diamond Gift. Who cares? It's a prize. Just don't want to lose my Mega Aerodactyl here by any means. So with the pressure, he can reduce the damage for 20. He can go with Intensifying Burn for like 60, since I'm not EX. The question is, can he find maybe a Lysander? No, there's a Skyla. Okay, so it's good to know that he has Skyla in his hand. And there's a Fighting Fury Belt, so he can have even more HP on his Lugia. I cannot one-hit knock out Lugia by any means. There is no freaking way. But right now he can go for 70. I know that I will go with my Sycamore for 7. There is 1 more energy, but will not play it now, just because I can attach it with my Diamond Gift back. 1 double Core's energy and 1 Diamond Gift. Diamond Gift only for 20. But at least I have 2 Mega Aerodactyls on my bench sitting and ready to start attack. So all I really need to do is somehow knock out my opponent Delphox on the bench, because he is the biggest threat right now. So Lysander is the card I'm looking for, because I can go with my Mega Aerodactyl for 150 damage. And there we go with another round of the end. So hopefully I can get that very needed Lysander, because that's pretty much all I really need. No sign of the Lysander. That definitely looks very bad in my hand right now. Well, it's 1 retreat cost. I'm going to put my Aerodactyl in the active. There's just a Floatstone as the top deck. I guess I'm going to get heads on the Crushing Hammer right here. No, again, tails. I'm going to play my... one more time, N. How many V-Seekers I played? Did I play 0 V-Seekers? Well, let's go with N. Really don't want to discard my V-Seeker, just want to find that Lysander. Okay, finally I have that Lysander in my hand, that's very important. I really want to knock out his Delphox. But more than that, Trainer's Mail will be for another V-Seeker. So, Rock Skill Dive, let's party. It's a 70 actually, only 70 damage. I don't know what happened that damage didn't spread to each benched Pokemon. Probably they all have... No, I don't know what is going on. Not sure why that Rock Drill died didn't do 10 damage to each benched Pokemon, both my and my opponent. Probably maybe weakness and resistance. It says don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon, but still, I don't know. Okay, so Delphox is gonna knock out right now with the Psystorm my Aerodactyl for 260. That's a lot of damage. Luckily, I have another ready in play, so I can recover pretty fast right here. And I managed to top deck another Aerodactyl, but I'm pretty scared right here, to be honest. Pretty scared. Okay, 150. And right now everyone get 10. Just kind of confused. Why? Okay. Somehow a strange thing happened. So again, if he can find Delphox, he can hit for tons of damage and maybe even knock out my Mega Aerodactyl again, because there are so many energies in play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 energies. That's like 200 damage. Somehow I will survive, but again, that's a lot of damage. 200 damage. Whew. I need to knock out his Mew, that's for sure, but before I do that, I need somehow to disrupt energies from his Lugia on the bench. Not gonna happen. I think I should go with my Deliquent right now, so I can discard all cards that he have in his hand. I mean, he's definitely gonna be able to get that Sycamore after he knock out my Mega Aerodactyl, but it really doesn't matter too much. I need somehow to get my Super Road. So this is gonna be knockout. And I will take 2 more prize cards. There's another Crushing Hammer and double Course Energy, which is good. Which is definitely good. So his Lugia actually have 160 HP, and he's down to 1 prize. And now he can grab Sycamore and Rare Candy, of course. So how can I disrupt that Lugia? I guess I need to get heads on the Crushing Hammer. 0 heads on the Crushing Hammer. That's not the way how you want to win. To retreat cost. So Diamond Gift is gonna be for 40, and I will attach 2 strong energies on my Aerodactyl. So the card I'm looking for right now, it's definitely gonna be V-Seeker. I have 2 V-Seekers left, so I can retreat and knock out his Delphox, but more than that, I'm not gonna be knocked out from the Lugia. So that's the only thing I can do right now at this moment. And again, Delphox has 2 retreat cost, and it can hit only for 40 with that Flickering Flames, but he first needs to find the energy card, and still he will need like 2 turns to knock out my Carbink, actually 3 of them. So let's see what he can do. He has Professor Sycamore in his hand, that's for sure. So can he maybe find a double Course Energy and Delphox break? If that happens, then the game is over by any means. Either way, if there was a Lugia or not in his opening, in his active position. So more than that, I don't have nothing else to play. So he just decided to attach energy on the Lugia. Don't know why, and it's my turn. And I just top deck Pokemon Ranger. So I'm going to use my Ultra Ball just to grab 1 more card. And I think right now it's time actually to retreat and to Sky Return. But what should I put in the active spot? Very tough decision. He can go... Well, let's go with the Carbink. I really need to set up next turn, and I really need to get V-Seeker to knock out his Lugia somehow. First, of course, but maybe I can even go just by knocking out his Delphox. I don't know what to do, what is the best option to do. Maybe I can just end him down to 1, knock out Delphox, and pretty much wait to knock out his Lugia. But if I want to knock out his Lugia, I just need to get my Mega Aerodactyl in play. So there's a double Course Energy, which means that he can retreat, and he can hit me for like a 70, maybe even 130 if he have Lysander, but still my Aerodactyl is not going to be knocked out. So there's a V-Seeker for Lysander, and that's going to happen. There we go. So 130 damage will just hit my Aerodactyl. So I need N. Definitely I need N. And that's all I'm looking for right now. I will draw 4 of my 5 remaining cards. Well, there is even a Super Ode. So I can recycle my Mega Aerodactyl ×2 and one of my Shamins. More than that, with my Trainer's Mail, I can grab my Spirit Link. I have 3 cards left. If I discard my Ultra Ball, and if I discard my Carbink and Sycamore, I can't do that. So I need to take a risk right here just by playing my N and basically hope to get Mega Aerodactyl. Yep, there's a Mega Aerodactyl. So right now I can go for the knockout and basically my opponent is down to 1 card. So if he have Double Core's Energy in his hand, then the game is over. But if he don't have Double Core's Energy in his hand, then the game is not over. So it really depends what card is in my opponent's hand. So he just promoted Lugia, of course, and let's see. So the moment of truth, we are both down to 1 prize card. Who is going to win this match? It's the question right now. I also have that V-Seeker in my hand. But I think I don't have any more energy left. So I have... Oh, there's a N. So can he get maybe last N, a Double Core's Energy right here? That would be fantastic, actually. No, he just managed to get Fennekin. So the game is over at the end. I have a V-Seeker for my Lysander, so I can just... Lysander his Fennekin on the bench for that last prize, but I can even knock out his Lugia with my Rock Drill Dive, so somehow managed to win at the end. It was definitely very, very hard a game, but still Mega Aerodactyl managed to get a victory. Alright guys, so another game, but this time I don't have basic Pokemon in my hand, so hopefully I can open with the Carbink. It's the best way to start. No sign of the Carbink one more time, so 2 mulligans. What the heck is going on with my draw? So I managed to get 3 Double Core's Energy, Mega Aerodactyl, Aerodactyl, Super Ode, and the Deliquent. Not sure what to say about that. It's definitely very bad. And on the other side, it's a Rainbow Road, a Xerneas, which means this is going to be very, very hard matchup for me. I hope he can get that N turn 1. I see N discarded with the Ultra Ball, so probably Ultra Ball maybe for, I don't know, Volcanion, maybe for Xerneas. He just decided to take the Xerneas, so maybe a couple Max Elixir would happen. There is 1 Fairy Energy, and what else he can get? Skyfield, okay, I can discard Skyfield with Deliquent. I don't want to think too much, I just want to get my Deliquent and discard his entire hand with that Deliquent. So Skyfield discarded the last 3 cards. Oh, did he have... Oh, he had Professor Sycamore. Very nice. Let's go with the Crushing Hammer. I really need that heads. Again, Tails. Okay, right now my opponent depends on the top deck, but I also depend on the top deck. So... hopefully I can get something good. I managed to get N, but I guess I don't want to play N. Not for now. I will pass my turn just by Mega Evolving into my Mega Aerodactyl, so who knows what he can find on the other side. Probably right now it's a good time to play my N, because I can start to attack. No V-Seeker for Sycamore. No V-Seeker for Sycamore. No. Okay, never mind. He still needs Double Core's Energy. He still needs plenty of cards. Double Core's Energy, which is not bad at all. Especially if I can get something like Hammerheads. So if I get heads on the Crushing Hammer, definitely this Xerneas without XP share is going to be disrupted. So there is Shame for 3. More than that, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 different types in play. Trainer's Mail for Fighting Fury Belt. It's going to be attached probably on the Xerneas. Okay, so right now I need to have like three strong energies to one-hit knock of Xerneas. That's ridiculous. Okay, it's my turn. And I need just energy card. That's all I really need. No, you gotta be kidding me. No energy? Come on, come on. Give me something good. Give me something good. I miss energy attachment right here, which means that I cannot knock out his Pamniard and I cannot spread damage around the board. And that's very, very important right here because I'm definitely in huge disadvantage right here. Definitely in huge disadvantage. So far, not good, but still, I can try to get another round of the end next turn. So there's Ultra Ball, probably for Galvantula, maybe even for Bisharp. We'll see. So he discarded N from his hand. There's a Bisharp. Okay. The good thing is that he already have 1 double Course energy in his discard pile and 1 fairy energy. I think this deck actually contained 12 energy cards, and right now he managed to get 1 back with a special charge. So speaking about 12 energies, there's another Professor Sycamore. So right now he have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dual types. Actually, not 5 dual types, 5 different Pokemon types in play, which means that this can be 170 damage from the Xerneas. So I definitely need to get that Crushing Hammer and Enhanced Hammer so I can disrupt his Xerneas so he cannot attack with it. That was Trainer's Mail for V-Seeker, and that's Trainer's Mail number 2. I hope he's not going to be able to find that Flowstone to retreat. It's very important. Just Max Elixir. I also need to find a way to get my Carving Break as soon as possible in play. Max Elixir for another energy card. Yep. Another energy card attached on his Xerneas. So far he have 2 Xerneases. Well, he just needs Galvantula if he wants to one-hit knock out my Mega Aerodactyl. My turn again. And it's gonna be played one more time, but I just need to roll my Mega Aerodactyl. And right now, if I miss energy, I don't know what should I say. Really, I don't know, but at least I managed to get 1. So first thing I'm going to do, definitely it's going to be Ultra Ball, my Professor Sycamore, and double Course energy for 1 Shaymin EX. So I can attach my energy on my Aerodactyl, I can go for the knockout, but the most important thing, I can set up, maybe try to find those Crushing and Enhanced Hammers, so I can discard some energies from his Pokemon in play. I didn't get that, but at least I managed to get my Pearl City, which will definitely work. So right now he needs to discard something like Joltik and Shaymin, or probably Joltik and Shaymin. I wouldn't be surprised to see discarding him Joltik and Shaymin this time, but at least I managed to remove some Pokemons from his bench, which is very important. And he's not going to be able to knock out my Mega Aerodactyl by any means next turn, which is good. Whew. If there was at least 1 double Course energy, 1 Enhanced Hammer in my hand, that would be the whole different story. But even that Pearl City is not that bad. Not at all. So let's go with the Rock, Drill, and Dive. 10 damage to all of his Pokemons and all of my Pokemons in play. And I managed to get first prize right here. Again, another Mega Aerodactyl. Right now, with 2 strong energies, I can one-hit knock out his Xerneas. But what he can do with his Xerneas to me, well, not too much. He can hit for like 110 at this moment. Volcanion EX 170, but he first needs to remove my Pearl City. On the other side, I have the Seeker for Deliquent in my hand, so I'm still in slightly advantage, but not a big advantage. On the other side, he just needs to find a way to hit for 200 damage. If he can hit for 200, then he can knock on my Mega Aerodactyl. So that's at 30, that's 6 different Pokemons on his bench. Plus Rainbow Force 10, plus Fighting Fury Belt. Or he can, yeah, definitely, 6 different types. So far, he have only 3 of them. So he needs to find a way to counter my Pearl City. and to find a few more different types. Or just play Lysander and knock out my Shaymin, of course. All night long he can do that. But still, yeah, he can knock out my Shaymin. Rainbow Force for 100 is going to be enough. 110 actually is going to be enough for the knockout, even without that damage counter on my Shaymin. So 2 price taken for him. Very lucky. It's time for some Trainer's Mails. It's time for some Ultra Balls. Definitely really want to get rid of some unnecessary cards like a Ranger and a Sycamore, so I can grab that very needed Carbon Break. There we go. More than that, this is going to be 1 and down to 4. But I will also get only 5 cards. But really doesn't matter. I need that Crushing Hammer. Oh my gosh! Holy moly! So Enhanced Hammer plus Crushing Hammer. There we go, guys. Definitely active. Definitely active. Double Color's Energy and Rock Drill a Dive for 110. One more time, 110 damage. And next turn his Xerneas, it's gonna be Knock It Out, which is very important. He does not have a chance to attack right here this turn, so I'm definitely good. So far I'm good. So there's another Fighting Fairy Belt on that Mew, which means that he has 90 HP. At least I get those hammers in very, very crucial time. So there's N. There we go. He even helped me a little bit right here with N. I still have 2 Crushing Hammers left. So there is one. There is one piece of puzzle, and there we go with the Super Road. So right now he can bring back those energy cards with the Super Road, but most important thing, he can even bring back that Shaymin or whatever he needs. But look at his hand. He have only 3 cards left in his hand, which means that he will depend on the top deck after I actually disrupt that Pearl City with my Deliquent. And I will definitely do that one more time. I don't have nothing to lose. I just need to get heads on the Crushing Hammer and discard his energy from that Bishop so he cannot use that Retaliate. That's all I really need to get. I do have V-Seeker, I have Trainer's Mail, so I have even option maybe to retreat right here down to my Carbing. Maybe even knock him out with my Carbing Break. But really don't know what should I do yet until I get on my turn. So there we go, it's my turn. It's a double Color's Energy as a top deck. So 1 Trainer's Mail just to see what I can find. Nothing. Okay, so it's very important right now to hit heads on the Crushing Hammer. Yes, it is. So, he can retaliate, but I think that Xerneas, it's much bigger problem. There we go with another round of Deliquent. So those Deliquents are so painful at this moment for my opponent. He has 0 cards in his hand, so he just decided to quit. Can you imagine that? He just decided to quit after Deliquent being played. So he didn't have a chance actually to win without top decking something good. And there we go, 2 plays, 2 games, 2 victories. Very good deck, very, very good. So guys, one more time, that's the Mega Aerodactyl Carbon Break build with those Crushing and Enhanced Hammers. Actually 1 Enhanced Hammer. It definitely works good. I'm pretty happy with the build. So you have plenty of options. You can block those EX decks with the Carbon Break. You can hit for 130, 150, depending on how many strong energies you have with Rock Drill Dive. You can also spread damage around the board. You have plenty of options. You can disrupt your opponent Pokemons with Crushing and Enhanced Hammers. You can Escape Rope. You can do whatever you want. Even Hex Maniac, Pearl City, Deliquent your opponent. That's the most important thing. So once again, guys, I hope you enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. The most important thing, as usual, to be the part of my channel to help me to grow a little bit more and to have more fun with me in the future. So till the next time, have a nice day wherever you are, and goodbye.